What's Mark's last name? Well, I got to get some. Okay. Okay. How you doing, everybody? This is Freddy the Beard Bentavegn over here at Red Shoes. We're going to talk about this game here. We're going to broadcast this game to you guys out there. This is a local guy, Mark Pratico, playing Bobby Hunter. Bobby's already gave up a shot, and Mark is shooting. This isn't Bobby Hunter's best game, but he is a tremendous straight pool player. Tremendous pool player. He won the world title one year back in, I don't know, 1990 or something at the Ambassador Hotel. I believe it was in New York. He beat all them great New York straight pool players. He's a top cue maker around here now. He's got the Bobby Hunter cue, which he's making me one as we speak. And really beautiful cues. Mark got himself in trouble here right away. Pretty difficult shooting. That shot's like three-quarters worthless. You just give him a chance to put him right back in trouble here. Maybe even make the combination, bank it behind the balls. And Bobby's strength is that he runs balls, shoots real good. The angle is a little rough here. He might just not try to make it. I don't know. It's a tough pass. You need to dig the ball to get it to turn. I got something to drink. What do you want? Coke. Something I got to keep my mouth wet. Yeah. Now you see what I mean by that shot, Mark shot. He allowed Bobby to put him in deep trouble. Um, Looks like he's got a shot if he just goes off the 7. He crosses the 7. He could go out to make it and make sure, but he's got to make sure the cue ball either knocks that ball in front of the pocket in or goes behind it. See? That's a nice shot. Still, Bobby's going to figures to put him back in trouble again. He's probably across this 7 ball. And put him behind the balls would be probably the best place rather than going too far up the table. Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. Some kind gentleman brought me a Coca-Cola. Speed is critical. Ball's got to be in front of the pocket, just like that. I did just what I said. He didn't go too far up the table where Mark could get at that 7 ball. He's got those 5 blockers in front there, the 2, 9, 14, 6, 10. He's looking up table. It's not the worst idea. You can put the cue ball in front of all those balls, the 11, 3, 2, 8, 7. Might stall off Bobby for at least an inning. going to try to do it off the 11 ball, which sure if he shoots it in the pocket, maybe that'll be okay. Yeah. Came out too far, I think. That's the problem with the shot. He was worried more about that ball in the pocket than the angle didn't look good anyway to me. You get the cue ball further to the left and more behind the 3 ball. Looks like Bobby can see the 7. Pretty close. Even if we can't. The ball on the rail, if it's that ball's on, that looks like the 5 ball. If that's on the rail, it's not the worst shot in the world to go rail first and spin it in the pocket. You got the 7 ball. If you overdo it, you can hit the 7, still make it off the 7. No balls go on Pratico's side. So if you hit the deuce, you hit the 8, you hit the 3, whatever, you're not going to sell it, and you've got a chance to win the whole game right now. If you happen to be comfortable with traveling that distance, full 9 feet, with extreme right-hand English. He's not going to do that. This is going to be tough to hide the ball here. He's going to try to draw into the 6 and keep it hidden and go 3 rails with the 10. It's going to be a tough shot. He executed it absolutely perfectly. Hopefully he didn't leave him the cross corner. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just something profile for a while.
I mean, if the 14's laying dead, which I'm not sure it is, looks like he's got to cut it. Well, yeah, he has to cut it. If 14 was laying dead, then I would actually try to bank the 14 and bet the game on it, rather than just getting deeper and deeper into this murderous trap that he's in. No ball's going inside, but it looks like he's got to cut it, and that complicates the shot maybe a little too much to try to attempt it. Going to take a scratch. I think he wants that good angle on it, maybe. I'm not sure. Or just got to spot a ball up, so that should eliminate the bank. I don't know. Maybe he's got a position where he can shoot the bank, stop the cue ball, and then get snooker Bobby on that ball that he just spotted up. If he did, that's a decent ploy. Bobby could return them all the way up the table, but then he'd give him a look at the 7 and somehow he could kick it out or shoot it in. This is nothing wrong with this. They're playing 3 scratches in a row. Don't panic. He took a scratch. You know, you take a scratch. The guy that scratched first is at the disadvantage. And this Mark is not a very fast player. As a matter of fact, he's usually brutally slow. Okay. I ain't too fast myself, but I quit playing with this guy years ago. We play games that never end. Take another scratch. This is. I'm not crazy about that either. If he's gonna take a scratch, he should have maybe kicked one rail over to the long rail and put him behind that 3-ball, where maybe he'd make a mistake. It's not a great idea either. He's just in a horrible place. I think Bobby's going to take another scrap, maybe try to just stick him. Okay, nice. He's on 2 scratches. The way they play it here, you have to tell a guy he's on 2. Is the chat line open, guys? How do I know who's on there? Oh. What do they say? Do I have to reply to anybody?
No, we don't want to talk.
Who do they talk to? We'll do what? Well, Bobby put him in a place where he could do that. That wasn't good. Now Bobby's on 2 scratches. No, he's not on 2. He executed a good safety. I think he should have dug him in a little deeper where he wouldn't be able to do something like this. The problem here is that those balls are all clogged up there. I think Bobby should try to run that 3 down the rail, maybe into the 8, and it doesn't have to try. He doesn't have to shoot into the combination. The key is to get that cue ball behind that stack deeply enough. See, that's good. That's good. He didn't try to make it. That's pretty good. Loosen him up. If he could see it, though, he's gone too far. I think he's got a view at the 8, which is you can shoot both of them off.
What's going on, baby love?
What's up? What's up?
What you doing over
One of the all-timers just walked up to the booth. Chicago's famous Piggy Banks,
Hello
Glenn
to the-
Rogers.
Hello to the cool world.
He just walked in.
Hey, young man. You want to turn the mic on for me? I might hit kill it,
He elected to be a little conservative, which might not be a bad idea. It would have been pretty tough to clear those 2 out and then hold that cue ball there. But Bobby's got a chance if he could go off this, what is that, the 5 ball? And then glaze off the 5 and then go into the stack there. 1 rail into the stack. Oh, he's going to try something else.
Bad shot, too much forward rotation.
He actually got lucky that he didn't lead more. He didn't get full advantage of his position, Bobby Hunter. And he's give Mark new life.
Mark's
Yeah.
a real strong player once he get in this position. Very
Yeah.
strong player.
He had him in the death trap, you know.
Yeah, you get in that wall back there, you kind of like want to stay there, you know. You take one good foul and get out of it. You know, then you're out of that bad trap. I think it's real hard to shoot out of that. What you think, Fred?
Yeah.
Real hard to shoot out of that. You jam behind the 8 ball, trap between you and corner pocket.
this situation, he's got a shot. That ball that they just spotted does go. But after all his maneuvering and the trap that he was in, why take a chance now? Just gamble and go back to maybe selling out the whole game to Bobby again. This is the correct shot, I believe, in this situation. Just shoot the 8 out, and you've dug yourself out of the majority of that brutal trap that he was in.
That makes sense, Fred. You the whole time.
Shoot it away. He's either going to...
Should be able to pick up the 3 here, right, and clear 2 balls out there as opponent's hole.
Depends if he's going to just cut it or go rail for it. Looks like he's going to just cut it.
Yeah.
Okay, now he's
Pretty good safety. Now
he's cleared the ball away, but now Bobby's side is open again. Now he's got 3 balls that all go.
He got the 11 he can play safe off. What do you think, Fred?
Which one? The 11 up
The
the
11
corner?
ball one.
All the way up. Yeah, that's if he can see it.
Up a lane on the lid, in rail.
I think he can go all the way up there. If he can just roll up to that, just lay on top of it.
It's a good strong shot. I think if he can leave.
He could probably, and he could tie up them balls down there. There's really nothing here.
He's going to jam him in the stack.
He's going to try to put him in a stack. This is
thin and jam him in the stack.
not the worst shot, but
Yeah, I don't like
what
it
often
either.
happens is you break through. You
Nah,
understand?
That's what you're talking about. Real
See,
bad
you break,
shot.
just what I said. You break through unless you really lay it down perfectly.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
And that's what happened. He broke through, and goodbye, Charlie, now,
So that's what happened when they don't read the Thank You with the Beard book. They miss those things. Huh?
Well, Mark played position on no ball, I guess.
Yeah, 15
Looks
is
like-
playable,
does it
but
go?
I don't think he can get but 1. Yeah, it's playable, but he can't get but 1. Unless he do some.
I don't know what he was trying to
Fantastic.
do. He probably didn't come up high enough then. It depends on, I can't see how much of it he could hit. Yeah, he didn't come up high enough.
He should like this by the end. What you think? He banked the 3 cross corner and take the 12 out.
Yeah, now Mark Banks pretty good too, as do most pool players from the south side of Chicago, okay? I mean, even the weak players bank good. So
We, in this town.
and Mark plays pretty good, so he banks good too. But what's he trying to do? Open up more balls here? Is that
Well,
it?
he's trying to pin him behind the 6 and push
Open up more
balls
balls
towards
on.
his hole.
There's nothing wrong with
That's
this shot.
Well,
He's, as long as he got him froze on that 6, that's a good shot. It's a good shot. But it's an aggressive shot. I don't think he needed to do. What's the score? 3-0?
3-0. is
4,
right.
7, 4, 6, 8, 12, 3-3, and Bobby might owe 1 or 2.
Well, then again, I'm going to tell you something. I don't like the shot he's shooting, He might can pin him behind the 14, and he might not. I like to see him hit the 9 and bring the cue ball on the back rail behind the 11.
Well, that was the problem. It's not an easy shot to execute.
It sure wasn't. He played it very
You
good
know.
safe then.
I think he can make the 14, though. I think he
Yeah.
can make it.
He had a 14 that's playable. It's playable. If you don't want to sell out, what about the 3? You move the 3 and lock him behind the 12. That's what Ephraim will do to you. The good, strong players will do that to you.
Looks like a severe cut, but I think Marks can make it, and he is going for it. He's got the 1-ball blocker, so the cue ball can't go too crazy. He oversliced it, which was not good.
And that could cost him. That's the reason why I didn't like that shot. Is that you got to do too much to it. Pretty much the 3-ball would have been the shot, and pin him behind the 12. So
Yeah, you gotta. If you shoot those kind of shots, you gotta make them. Okay, you
Right.
gotta know you're gonna make it. And he
Bobby
shot it.
Heenan.
He shot it. He hesitated pretty hesitantly, so he didn't have very much confidence apparently.
Yeah, that's right.
I will see what Bobby does here.
Oh, he's in a good position to run out.
He might have went a little too far because I think he wanted to get on the other side of that 12,
He's perfect.
so he can get inside to get to that 3.
12 for 1, then 9. 12 for 1 and 9. He's perfect. little soft touch and swing for the
Come
one.
over.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's a pretty good angle. He's gonna have to go. Looks like he'd have to go to the rail and back out.
You know what kind of cues the players are using these days?
Bobby Hunter's probably got a Bobby Hunter. Bobby Hunter makes cues. He makes it. He's got. I'm sure he's playing with his own cue.
Yeah, it's his own cue.
He makes a fabulous cue. He's making me a $5,000 cue, incidentally.
Oh, okay. You got one coming?
Got one coming. He's
Oh,
been
that's
working on it for like months and months. Eventually,
Well,
I hope to have it.
$5,000, you want him to take his time on that one.
Yeah, I hope to have it by Derby City.
Well, Fred, if he sit down there, he can make the three ball.
I think he can do it. He
Take a
likes
seat.
these kind of shots. He likes these kind of shots, straight in like that.
Now in a good position for the two after you make the three.
And he might just cinch the three here. Might just
strong
cinch
player
it
like
because
this.
if he's got to spot balls, I would make sure I'd cinch the damn
Oh,
thing.
you got to spot balls?
I'm pretty sure he's got to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he
Whoa.
took a chance.
He tried to come back.
Took a chance with it. I didn't like that too much,
Yeah.
especially if he's got to put balls up. That would give Mark a chance to.
Perfect
To do
example
some
of what you're
damage.
talking about. I agree with you. Say, for instance, if his cue ball had slid off in the side, you know.
And he just missed scratching by a molecule.
Now you spot up balls, your opponent shoot the ball in that's hanging in his pocket and break up the stack, run out on it. Pretty good strong save.
The shot he shot was like a halfway shot, halfway position and halfway cinching it, which is the wrong thing to do. I guess Bobby had some balls, so he didn't have to spot anything up. So, well, it's a little different. I thought he owed one.
Oh, okay. The score is 5-3.
Because he took a couple, he had a couple scratches.
Right. Well, he got him in the rack on the wall back there. Score is 5-3.
Yeah. 5-3, Bobby Hunter. Nothing to do
That's
here.
Ronnie Roach just walked in the building. He's running around with a $10,000 and $20,000 cue. Mr. Roach there.
Finally give Bobby a free
Look,
pop
man,
here.
you're upstanding brother in the community, and we think a lot of you, what you do in the community. Because you keep hanging with that riffraff, you're going to ruin your reputation. I'm just telling you now. I know you didn't know this.
I just
Okay.
put it out on the I put it out on the PA that you just walked in with your $10,000 and $15,000 cues. How you feel, brother?
All right.
Well, Fred, here we go again. Pratico, like you stated, is real strong bank player. Case anyone didn't know.
I can't believe he's not shooting at the bank here. What's the
You
reason
and I-
for
you and I
that?
both.
I mean, is he going to get something better here? I don't know.
Yeah, that is a very good question.
See, he needs to accumulate balls in this end of the table, not shoot them back up, shoot them away. He's doing a favor to Bobby.
You got the best one out of all of them.
Well, I can say here, red shoes here on a Saturday, beautiful day. Day's the 3rd. And you got a lot of great players here today, underrated players.
Bobby's shooting at this bank. He's going to run into the, looks like the 7 ball is a stopper.
Yeah. That's what you call a bad bank to crack at, Fred, because if you miss it and you give
You're
your
gonna
opponent
leave
a
the
cross
cross
corner, you put
corner.
him back in the game. You
See,
know?
unless you're going to hit it and hang it, which is very difficult to do at that angle.
He felt a little cocky and felt like shooting at something, you know.
Mark hit this pretty good. It's going to hang to a place where Bobby could probably get it out.
And that is correct.
Well, you got kind of lucky there.
Well, you know, that favors Pratico is because he's got a great shot on the 2 ball, straight back. Make it or miss it, he won't give up much. I can guarantee you that.
He's going to shoot at the, what is that?
2 ball. He had a great bank shot at it. And it looks like he haven't got the table down pat yet because everything he shot at didn't came up short, you know.
I would have shot the 4 ball in that spot. Go around. Just
I
move.
agree with you.
Move around. Move the ball around the 5. Cue ball around the 5, and because now he's got no. Well, now he's got material back on his side. He got a break. Bobby shot it away and got bad luck. The ball
Right.
went over to Pratico's side.
If you walked away from the table and didn't pay attention, you think that ball would still sit there. It looked like it landed in the same spot when Pratico shot it 2 shots ago.
There's a shot here. That's if you're playing for cheap money and you're down by about 7-0. You might kick at the 4 ball, and cut the 5 ball
Yeah, I mean, it looked
over
like he
to
hasn't
his
got the
pocket.
table
The
down
4 ball
pat.
cross corner over the other side. Cue
Yeah.
ball stays there.
Right. Freddie looked
That's
like he
if
hasn't
you're
got the
really
table
he's only
down
behind by
pat.
2 balls, so that's nothing. He's under hitting every ball.
Yeah.
I see what my friend Artie would do. It looks like he's going to do the right thing here. Artie would not lose the move here. So he wouldn't shoot at the 8. He's got the lead. He wouldn't shoot at the 8. He's going to clear the 2, put it on his side. That's all. And that's it looks like a nit shot, but it's nothing wrong with it. Didn't give up anything. He did the bank he didn't really careful because he can actually make the gosh darn bank, the 8 ball. He can do that.
Yeah, key
But
to one
that's-
pocket anyway, Fred, like you stated, is playing good defense. When you play good defense, you get results. So, like you stated, it was a very good shot for him to move the 2 ball.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to go for. So once he misses the shot,
Now you might
Pratico
the
put
eight
him back on defense
in,
again.
right, you might put the 8 in position. You
Might
know,
give him a shot, right?
so
So
your opponents run out.
Bobby's going to shoot this shot. Just bank it to his side. Don't have to try to make it, but lay the cue ball on top of those other balls back there, like that. See, that's the shot. You don't try to make the ball. You try to control the cue ball. Because
Right, Fred.
the two don't work. You can do one or the other. You couldn't do both. You can't make the 2 and control the cue ball. Bobby went for the correct thing to do and control the cue ball.
Right. That shot, that Bobby Hunter shot, you usually get money. It gets you the money playing one pocket.
Pratico's just going to cross this. He's not looking to do anything. Didn't get much done, but
That
didn't
paid
leave
off.
him on the rail.
He didn't give up much either, and that paid off. See, like I said about 5 shots ago, I like to see Bobby Hunter move that 11 ball. That 11 been creating a problem for him ever since he's been shooting. And
There's a shot that I would shoot here. I'd bank the 8 back to my pocket.
yeah,
There's
could
no
be your
kiss.
shot. Could be your shot.
Because that 8 ball is a very bad ball.
Uh-oh. Look like he lost it.
And this is,
There you go.
that's
He
the 8
lost
ball
it.
is a bad ball, and it got him in trouble.
Right. Well, if he'd have done what you said he was supposed to do, I think
Just an
would
extreme cut,
yeah.
you know, it's an extreme cut. It
Could
looks,
be your shot. You can't scratch.
you know, and the cue ball cross, there's no kiss. And you put the 2 balls in play, and then you're back in action. Just got to be able to recognize the shot. You got a nice field here, 26 players. Chicago's Jet Johnson and Mike Eck.
Rain game
Chicago
champ.
Mike Eck that's right, are about to get down there over on table 16. Racking the balls now.
Yeah. Jet Johnson, the ring game champ. He's better known for winning the ring game.
Johnson's
But I can
at
show you
Derby
one thing.
City, right, 2010.
That's right. I can show you one thing. Whoever his one pocket opponent is, he's going to realize that he's in front of him, you know. All right, Freddie.
This game is dragging on. Mark is just gonna duck. Not do much. It's working so far because
Believe me,
Bobby don't know how to really torture him.
wherever he moved the 11 ball, things going to change. I guarantee you that. The 11 ball it's been a problem creator for Bobby Hunter.
just roll this to the middle of the table. That's all I should be doing. Not banking it to the middle of the table. He's trying to make it, which is not good because you're free to leave a bank or a shot.
And if I was Bobby Hunter, I would tap the 7 ball and put it over there. Pratico. I would tap the 7 and put it by the side pocket. That's what I would do. Reason for that, give me an opportunity to move the 8 ball 2 shots following that.
Mark's gonna just looks like a very passive shot there.
Yeah,
Just
put
gonna
the 8 by the side. Put the 7 ball by the side, just like that.
leave him on the
Reason
rail.
for, if you come down there and move the 7 ball, give you an opportunity to move the 8. Yeah, that's what it does.
Bobby's in no trouble here at all, but this guy actually got an opportunity to open up that 5-4 there. That 5-4 is not doing him any good at all. I would try to get. I'd like. It's not essential that you. This is no good. You leave free shots.
Yep.
You can't leave a guy free shots.
Well, right here, I think Pratico's supposed to go for the 7.
Now there is a kiss here. Okay, there is a kiss, and you can beat it with inside English, which that's no good because
Well-
it might put you behind the 8.
Well, if you kiss it, normally it would be a safety kiss, I'm thinking. So,
He's going to hit it
see, it's
with.
a safety kiss if you kiss it, to me. And if he'd have put enough spin on it, he might have been able to go down there and pick up the 8 ball. Good, strong players does that, and Pratico been around long enough to know that. So,
Finally give Bobby a good chance here now. Free
Yeah.
shot at the 7, be behind the 8 as a snooker.
yeah, he babysitted that 7, banking it cross corner. This is the 3rd time that Bobby hit that ball that bad. For some reason, they haven't got the table down, Pat, Pratico in a tough spot right here. He stand chance of scratching in the side. I think if he shoot at the 8 ball, he's supposed to move the 7 ball.
Well, he's got it set on dead stall here, so he ain't going to shoot at nothing. I think he should shoot personally.
Yeah, that's the shot.
Worked out fine.
That's great.
All right, Bobby got the same shot now. Cross. As long as you
Believe it or
as long
not.
as he ain't going to touch the 2 ball, he can shoot this.
This is a little better.
He might get snookered. He might snooker him behind the 4 or in the 5, maybe even open up them balls.
Yeah, that's pretty much the
He
shot.
needs some left-hand English and some kind of speed. Everybody's hit the ball way too easy.
Believe it or not, he got away with this one.
For sure.
The shot I would shoot right here, Fred, I would bank the 8-2 in the corner and run the cue ball to the short rail. That's what I would do. I would bank the 8-2 in the corner where 11-2 is at and run the cue ball to the short rail.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Very good defensive shot, I think.
That 8 ball's been a thorn in what's his name side. The way it's laying in a good spot,
Yeah.
and you see how strong it is because you just give up a shot at it. See, when you got a ball by your side in the end game like this, near the side pocket, and it goes in your pocket, you can shoot it straight in. It's a powerful move because it's hard to shoot it away because of the scratch possibilities. You're limited to the
right.
ways you can shoot it away because, certain ways will put the cue ball right in the hole.
You're 100% right on that one. But what I'd have done with Pratico if I was him, Bobby can't stay out of the hole. He look like he needs some flea powder, huh? He's got
boy.
the scratches, man. Yeah. He didn't slid off the mountain again. And it's ironic that he had 3 scratches within 10 shots, and
I think that the
Pratico's
Prodigal's
not out.
pace has got him goofy. That's what I think.
The
pace-
squeeze play, huh?
It's squeeze and it's real slow.
and
It
extra
ain't-
stall.
It ain't making no sense, a lot of it, you know what I mean? See, I don't mind a guy playing slow or stalling, but I want him to make sense. A lot of people shoot shots make no sense.
Right, I agree
They're
with
just
you on
keeping,
that.
they're just trying to make the game last, and I go nuts when I play them kind of guys. They ain't trying to win,
Right.
ain't trying to not lose. They're just trying to make the
Just
game
want to
last.
squeeze. That's one of make it a long thing, hoping you get tired or something. Well, he's frowning up about what he done. He got to like this because once you bank the 8 cross corner, the 9 is
Just
going.
go ahead and shoot it. There's nothing to think about. Shoot it. The ball, the 9's going to come back
Right. You got 4
on your
balls
side.
tied up. Right.
Just
in
follow the ball. The cue ball will go down to the end rail and go to the break to the left. 9 ball will come across the table and you'll be able to shoot it in your pocket also. I mean, this ain't, and he knows that too. Believe me, Pratico's a good enough player. He knows all that. He don't have to go through all of this. It's automatic. Just cut it, bank it, and follow it.
You're 100% right. Well, if he back this hill, he'll be on the hill.
Got hit with a little speed, enough to make the 9 ball cross the.
Yeah. Great
I
shot.
don't know what he did there.
He banked the cross
Well, he
corner.
spun it. He didn't follow it. That's why the 9 ball didn't travel.
That's right.
You see where the cue ball went? He spun the ball. The cue ball went to the right
Exactly
instead of
what he
going
did.
to the left. If he
Shade a
just
little
followed
speed
it.
off the 9.
Now he's going to go inside English cross corner.
That's exactly how he turned that ball is what he should did with the 7, 4 or 5 shots ago. When he was on the back rail.
This shot, you can get it out of what extreme right hand English is what you want to do. Bank it cross corner. That's one way of doing it. I would have tried to cut it.
I agree with you. The score, Fred.
I don't want all them balls at the other end of the table.
Right.
I want to have some balls on each side.
Well,
'Cause now I need a bushel. What does he need? Them all, don't he?
yeah, score is hilltop to 3. Pratico is leading 7-3.
Hunter needs them all. So
Yeah.
the Pratico's got ball. I wouldn't touch the 2 or the 11. I'm going to leave them there.
Yeah, that's on your side of the
I
table.
mean, that means that he needs to jump the moon to get out from there.
In other words, he's taking chickens out of his gate. Can't be a good farmer
This is
like
no
that.
good. This is Bobby's going to eventually get to them other balls over there.
Well, he's not listening. Beautiful shot.
I would do
Fred.
something with
Beautiful
these
shot.
balls now. Bobby's got to do something with these. These are balls that are laying. He got a good break. The balls are laying unbelievably horrible for him.
Right.
As far as to be able to get them or move them or open them or touch them. He's on top of them. I would do anything. Double
I'll
kiss.
tell you exactly what I do, Fred.
Anything. Lay
I would-
right on top of them.
I would kick in the corner pocket and move the 11 to my side of the table. That's what I did. Both balls are frozen. If he kick and freeze the cue,
He's got to
Yeah,
open them up.
yeah,
He does
yeah.
have to have a chance to win the
That's
game.
the
He's
shot.
got to do something.
look like he's getting ready to
I
shoot
think
it
that's
now.
what he's going
Yeah.
to do. The only chance he's got to win this game. See, because he's got to do something with these balls.
Great,
Very good
great
shot.
Now he got it straight back in case the Pratico leave him on his end of the table.
And he can also play the 2-ball 2 in the corner if.
That's right. That's
why
the
I
reason
said
for that
Pratico
safety.
should never touch these balls.
Now, Bobby Hunter has a chance to move both balls to his side of the table and bring the cue ball where he's standing on his end. Yeah, he's got a great chance to do that.
It's Filipino.
Malanga po. Say something about Malanga.
Billiard Mac Pakalanman. That means billiards forever in Filipino.
You selling many of them?
Wow. Yeah, they get around.
Well, Pratico, Bobby Hunter made a foul at Fred. He moved both balls.
He needs one now. This is a shot. I don't know. I used to shoot this. I didn't care. I learned how to make this from Gene Skinner, how to cut this ball in.
Yeah, 6
And,
ball is relatively easy.
It's a winning shot. It's a free shot. If you know how to shoot it, it's not as dangerous as you might think. But you got to know how to shoot it. It's one of the few long shots that I can actually execute, even today.
I believe that shot's in your book, Fred, isn't it?
Stick it?
No. You got to Skinner said you got to squeeze it off. You got to really control it. He did that. He did what he's supposed to do. He shot it the way it's supposed to. You kind of.
Did you talk about that shot in your book, Fred?
I'm not
one
sure.
Of the pages,
if I know.
yeah, one of the pages. Okay. Well, Bobby Hunter's lagging. He's lagging for his life.
Balls are laying really brutal for him to try to win this game.
Well, Pratico
Mark
got
took
that
a terrible
roll,
way
yeah.
to get it out. I mean, there's 90 other ways to do it. He took the only way. It's no
And
good.
came out, smelling like a rose.
Huh? What's that? Yeah, they asked me. What the hell? This is my thing. Jeff Carter's come by to visit and give me a hard time.
Yeah, he's the CEO of Red Shoes right now. Oh, I didn't
You
know
already
Jeff was
out,
standing
Jeff,
there.
or you still shooting? Smoke break. Bobby Hunter, his friend, well, I don't know. They used to be friends.
Well, I like this shot here, Fred, you know. Bobby got to shoot at the 11, and well, if he missed it, it's going to cost him. But you know,
Bobby's hole here, he needs them all. He needs a visitation from Mother Cabrini. He's going to cross, and this is going to do nothing.
that's nothing there.
Oh,
Trust
two in the
me,
corner?
that's nothing. It
worked
looked like
out
it's
all right. He hit
something,
it
but
pretty
it's
good.
nothing.
He hit it all right. He's got to start to do something. He's going to force Pratico to do something that he don't want to do.
Well, what he need to do, bump the 9 ball and just start
That's
bumping
no
those
good. I
balls.
want to get out of it. You got to get out of there. That's where I want him to do something back there. I want to keep working, but I want to get that stuff open. This is really
Now,
no good.
if the 9's frozen, Pratico has a problem. I'm going to say Bobby Hunter has a problem.
I wouldn't touch them balls with a gun to my head.
Yeah.
And Bobby's supposed to stay working with them balls.
I mean,
That's
if they
the key.
froze, what he going to do? See, he got to give him a shot on the 6. If the 9's froze, what he going to do? Got to give him a shot on the 6. Smelling like a rose when you freeze a guy behind balls in his own hole, because he's worried about protecting the 6 now. And he's behind.
I'd touch them. I want to open them balls up, man. I'd
Well,
keep
I agree
moving
with
until
you.
I'd make him open them up.
I agree with you. I wouldn't.
I would touch the 9 now and leave him no shot, force him to do something crazy, or keep opening these balls.
Right.
The idea is to get your opponent to do what you want to do, which is to get these balls. How are you going to win? He's got to get these balls loose in order to be able to win.
Well, Pratico called the houseman over. He wanted to take a look at the shot. If the ball froze, I like Pratico's. I like his chance if the ball froze.
Okay, apparently it's not froze.
What Bobby's supposed to do is old ball, freeze him on the balls in 0-1. Try to get Pratico off the heel. Just like that. He's supposed to old ball. Try to get him off the heel.
Keep moving. That's it. Moving it.
He made a good shot out of it.
What's Pratico going to do here? He's going to fool around here, which is no place to do.
You know what I do, Fred? Tell you what I do. I would take a bid off the 2 ball and just leave him the 6. I would leave him the 6.
Still going with this. You can't. He's got nowhere.
Now, what you said
The
you
worst
didn't want
thing
him
I
to do,
could
he
do
did
is-
it. Open those balls up.
He's going to continue to give Bobby another chance to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I would have went off that 15 ball, and even if I give him the
Right.
6, so what?
He only
You
going to get one
ball.
ball. I agree with you on that one.
You know, I go over the top of the 6, try to either knock the 6 in, get behind it, or give it up. Big deal. He can get 1, maybe 2.
Right. That's what you call smart 1 pocket.
There you go, Bobby. This is the move. What's going to happen out of this?
Yeah.
All he's going to
Now
do.
here's Pratico's chance, Fred. Go skin the fireball, and this is crazy here. He's trying to lock him back in the stack.
I think he scratched. Did he? No, I
Yeah,
guess
he
maybe he
skinned
hit
the
it.
ball, locked him back up.
He hit it. Good shot.
But Pratico is not listening.
Yeah, let's see. He's looking to see if that ball is the combination is there on the 5.
He's squeezing all
Bobby
the
Hunter
moisture
be
out of him, I
real
can tell you
bad
that.
luck if that's the case. If he sets up the combination,
Now, this is what you said. Now, I ain't open the balls up. Just watch this.
it's gonna happen. I mean, what else could happen?
See it?
Okay, now how's this?
Yeah, it's torture now. Now, I ain't make the
Now
6.
one,
You gotta,
if he gives him a shot, what's this? A little more,
yeah.
more. Now open up that one
And he
too.
knows
Go
it.
ahead.
He
That's
wasn't
it.
listening. You told him something. He
Open up
wasn't
them
listening.
two. See what happens. Now you got the 5 out there. Might as well get them other 2 going.
Yeah, he stood chance only making 1 with the 6 and all the other balls tied up. So, Pratico's not playing smart one pocket now. Well, he's calling John back over again.
It's only situations when you're bunting like this. The guy that's got a ball in front of his pocket is at such a tremendous advantage.
He's a favorite.
You know, I like to do this kind of stuff, but not when the guy's got a ball in front of his pocket. You're just too big of an underdog for something to, bad to happen.
That's
Because
right.
once you show air, the guy's got a shot. Once the cue ball, gets airs out and gets loose, he gets out in the open, you've left a shot.
His ass is out anyway.
Okay,
You
here
know.
we go. Most of it can happen, Hunter could over ball, right? He come out to be a good shot. You think they're
Now,
gonna be
see,
there for a couple
in
of
straight
days?
pool rule here is you can't do this 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Now they can't go off the same ball to the rail 3 times in a row. Well, how's that?
Fuck yourself.
Yeah. He
Pratico,
didn't touch it. That's why I told
Pratico over ball. So now he didn't listen to you, Fred, earlier. Now if he he opened the balls up and he created him.
you. And he took a brutal scrap. Bobby should continue to march here.
Yeah,
That's all.
Pocket is that there? Huh?
Bobby's pocket.
it's Bobby's pocket right here where the 6 lie at, and Pratico's pocket over
They're
here,
shooting the other way.
Okay.
where the ball
Yeah,
direct on the
like
other
right
end,
He's-
spot in.
He's committed to opening up these balls. I mean, he ain't gonna stop. He didn't realize how bad it. Was he gonna? This is a
Uh-oh.
okay. That's good. Now he's
Uh-oh.
gonna get him straight in. Now they're all
See,
open,
You begged him not to do
and he
it.
left him a shot.
You should throw him a signal, Fred. but
Don't
he-
listen to the old beard. What do I know? 50 years in this thing.
50 years of knowledge. Guy been playing a week and won't listen, huh? Yeah.
Okay. Now every ball goes. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll play the 2. I'm gonna say the 5 ball. That's what I think I'll do.
Well, the 5 ain't a bad shot. The 14 wasn't there, but the 14's there. It looks like he's gonna have
6
to.
is like automatic. I mean,
The
you
6
can
is-
make you're behind everything, ain't you?
Too many things can go wrong with the 6 ball. Believe me when I tell you.
Yeah, but you're behind.
He's all right. Yeah.
Watch
Okay. It
this.
was far enough off the rail.
Okay, you got to roll. That's good.
It was far enough off the rail.
Well, these guys play pool players, so you expect them to make those. Yeah, so Pratico little flame he can't put out right now, so it's a wait and see game.
And what's worse is even if Bobby don't get out, the balls are now all favored. Bobby's got balls favoring his side real good. He's got a ball, 5 ball goes straight in, the 2 ball banks, it goes 3 in the corner, the 15 ball banks into his pocket, 2 ball goes 2 in the corner in his pocket. So the way the balls were laying originally when they started that bunting, there ain't no human could have got out.
Could have
from
got
there.
out of that spot, right? So Pratico didn't take the.
He can't shoot the 2
advantage.
ball. You can't do that. You got to take the 14 ball, let it go. That's all.
Right. Well, I
Gotta
think he's looking
roll
where
it
his
in the
next position
pocket.
is coming. He's looking where his next shot's coming.
I think
from
he's looking to
after
bank the
St.
2.
No, he's
That's
supposed
not-
to
that
make the
can't
14
possibly
and
be
11. No, he wouldn't do that.
See what he's trying to do.
He's looking at his next position after he makes the
Got
14.
to absolutely make sure he makes the 14 though.
Yeah. He got shot the right shot.
That's all. You got
Now
to
you
get
make
it
the
in.
11 ball, and game is 6-6 again.
Score 6-5, and he's in like 11-10 dog right now.
Right.
That's it.
Finally made one, Fred. Or did he? Huh? Tell you what, he looked like a superstar with that shot because the 2 ball fell off. And I believe it's blocking the 11. Yeah, no, well. And now Pratico in the spot where it'll be bumped 11 last, you know.
It looks like you get underneath it. I'm not sure. It's got the angle is a big chance of scratch. I know if you hit it too hard, you got a big chance of bouncing back off it and scratching.
I'll tell you one thing is if it's that much decision in this shot, I would go ahead and give it 11 and make it a 6-6 game. At least you have the control, because if you miss this ball here, it's going to cost you the game. I think that makes sense.
Well, I don't know. It depends how easy it is to get it out.
Well,
I can't tell.
It's a lot of decision on that shot, you know. You got away with it.
You got lucky. Double kiss.
Got away with it. Pratico looks in denial now. You know, he give that big lead up he had. It was 7-3 when we seen it. Now the score is 6-5 Pratico's way.
You know, yeah, I do. You want it? All right. I got a. What do you want? But I ain't got nothing on the 3X. What I'll do is I'll take it. I'll go home. I'll put it on, and whatever you want on there, then I'll leave it here. Tell me what you want on the shirt.
All right. Pratico's doing a lot of squeezing here, Fred.
I got one pocket. I can put one pocket forever on. All right. Give me a double, hot double. What size you got? 3X?
Yeah, man, you both wear 3X. 3X real comfortable.
Yeah.
Well, Bobby shot a real good save. Here's Pratico now.
Thank you, kid.
He's back on the squeeze side.
I'll leave it at the
I want my chain.
fucking chain. Ain't no chain.
What you?
I'm here trying to work now. They done made a salesman out of me. I ain't a pool hustler no more.
That's what you try to do. You got to pass the game on to somebody else's turn.
Now you want one of these? Here. You want this kind? You see this kind here? This is the polo shirt or the T-shirt. The T.
Yeah.
There's the T-shirt right here. Okay.
Well, there's a lot of squeezing going on here, Fred. Pratico trying to get that spot lead back he had. That big lead.
Yeah, he needs a miracle. He's already made 19
Who's Hunter
mistakes.
playing?
Mark Pratico. Bobby Hunter's playing
Bobby
Mark
Hunter,
Pratico.
my Pratico.
I ain't never heard of him.
He's from here.
Yeah, he's been around forever. He hung in all the pools we've been in.
Plays pretty good, just real slow, but he ain't much of a one-pocket player, though.
In other words, what Freddy's saying, if you get a bottle of molasses syrup and pour it out the jar hot, it runs fast. But if you chill it, you get slow motion.
One of these Sergio won't play next.
Yeah,
He played,
just win this
played my
match.
friend's son. Played Robert Wilkinson Jr.
He got a back?
Sergio?
No, Sergio.
Oh, Robert's not a.
Playing the winner of that game over there. This game in blue. Plays the winner of that game in blue. The other guy plays so slow that they'll be here till morning.
I can't believe they scheduled this game first. Just to punish me. This game here with Pratico. Slow as he is.
If he matches up with that guy Bob, Better get you a cushion.
Oh God, I tell him I'm not going to sit through it.
Look at this shot, Fred. When I'll pin him behind the 4-ball, and I'll move to 5, knock it off, maybe knock the 11
Well,
off,
he's
and
got
pin
a
him behind the 4.
three-railer too if he wants to do something, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, I like the
What's he
3-railer
doing?
too.
What's
As a matter of fact, the 3-railer might be a little stronger. There it is, right there.
Yes, he did shoot it, and he made it.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
shot.
Yeah, you snuck
He
that
seen
past
it,
me.
and he shot it, and he made it.
All the young guys
Nothing to
supposed to.
think about. Just shoot it in. Now you could just get your stuff together. What are you looking over here for, man?
Way back on the
This is
hill.
brutal. What are you looking? What's something over there? I mean, what's it?
That's that stall tactics, you know. It just
That's what I can't take. You know, what a meaningless stall.
it's
you know?
not intentional. It's just a habit. You know, after 25 years of that,
No, I didn't.
well, he stalled
He's a
out of
pretty
it.
good player.
Yeah, he stalled out of it.
You know, it just that, like I say, he's really
Look
slow.
like he's wearing Bobby Hunter down, huh? Look like it's a wear down.
Game 1 goes to Mark, and I think Mark's going to break 2. What's the score of the Hungry Hounds game? Is over there on table 16 playing.
Well, you know,
Mike,
this is still the
Mike Hack.
first game, I believe, and there's a lot of squeezing going on. That Jet Johnson, you know, he's known for bank, but he's trying to learn one pocket too.
We call him the Hungry Hound.
All right, you.
The Hungry Hound.
How's the Q show going?
Q shows are coming along. They're gonna be
It's gonna be
Back
good?
in the day, you know what Freddy used to say?
I'm gonna have
You
fun.
couldn't know white and be in bank.
But you're gonna come on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I said best white banker in Chicago.
In the country.
No, in Chicago, which
country.
was pretty good. Because we had some bankers in this town back then.
Oh, this town
my
has
God.
some bankers.
I can tell you a story about Chicago, Fred. I remember Madison Street back in the 60s and 70s. You walk out of one pool room, you stumble into another one. You think you was going to Walgreens, you wind up in the pool room. They had 20 pool rooms on one street within a 5-mile radius.
I remember that in the
How strong that
60s,
was.
70s. There used to be a pool room on each corner, one in the middle of the block.
That's right. And every
2 tables,
pool room,
3 tables, you know.
I guarantee you, out of the 300 players in the pool room, 250 of them was sharks. You couldn't make a living in this town playing bank. What happened to those days? All right, Pratico broke him. It don't look like a strong break. 6 sticking out. I think Hunter would bank the 6 ball on the 8 ball. Create a little friction and
Nah, he's
try to
probably
run some
going to,
balls.
the way it's laying, looks like you bank it right into the stack and put it behind the 15. Create, you know.
Well, I would try to move that 13 with the Q. Banking on the 8, move the 13 with the Q. Get more action. That shot there, it's an okay shot, but
it's
I
all
don't
right.
like
He
it.
got minimum action out of it. One ball shook loose to
Hey,
6.
Mr. Bruce, how you feel? We got Mr. Bruce here with the camera on. Got the hustling gear on. You didn't get that missing tooth, did you, Bruce? I'm putting it in next week. Banking with the beard. He took a picture of a little history over here, Fred. He got the piggy banks in the beard.
You got 2 big guys, you know, it feels up there. Did you hit him with the wide lens?
You got to get in the right angle.
Got it in next week.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
It still shows up.
Yeah. I don't look so fat in there.
No,
I had half you shaved.
I had the skinny lens on. Hey, how's it going, brother?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Bruce. How you feel?
Right. 2 legends here, man.
I was trying to get your
Yeah, I
attention.
saw you, man. You was working, man. I said, no. I'm gonna check y'all out on the internet, man.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I got the
I'll
guy's
be
card.
here. I'll be here most of the time. I ain't going to be here all day.
No,
Kill
I
him.
that. Let's come down and support what John was doing. As you know, I'm a little fragile. I couldn't play in it myself today.
Yeah, Piggy ain't been feeling good physically. Legs bother him and stuff.
Go ahead and get this knee surgery out the way and make a strong comeback
Stop
in
the
2012.
cue ball here. That's it. Stop. Don't look for nothing. Just stop the cue ball. Don't have to do that
No,
rolling
he didn't
down
listen.
there.
He didn't listen.
I wish he would have stopped the ball. It'd be even tougher to. Of course,
No.
it worked out pretty good, but
I don't think so, though, Fred. I'm
he
saying
could see some balls.
kind of skin the 3 ball and lock it behind the 13.
See, the upper angle, he had no way to get at this pocket.
Right. If he'd have froze the ball like you stated, I think it would have been a way stronger shot. You'd had to do more. So since that wasn't the case, it might cost him.
Because there might be a window here, or
Yeah,
maybe he
slide
could
behind
spin
the
underneath
13.
these balls, choose the 3 ball and slide underneath the balls.
And if he get behind the balls, it's going to be a problem for Bobby Hunter.
Just like I said.
Yeah,
see?
it's going to be a problem. See?
If he'd have stopped the ball like the old master said, he wouldn't have that avenue of approach.
You're 100% right. Now I see a shot at Fred. I would skin the 2 ball and go to the back rail. I'm in trouble anyway. I'll let him have the 14 ball. Well, the 12 ball that's laying on the rib by his hole. I would put him on an angle. Well, he have to hit it perfect. I can tell you that.
Would he shoot and pick off the 2?
Yeah.
Putting the weight on it?
You know, he's really not in trouble though. If you look at it, if he's skinned the 5 ball, he can skin the 5 here and lay him on the short rail. He's sitting perfect too. You know, believe it or not, both of these guys got a lot of weight in their game. Did you bring your pillow with you, Fred? Like a little stall.
Fred those off or what?
Well,
I wouldn't touch that ball. That ball's in good place.
yeah, it's an extremely
You know what I
good
mean?
spot.
It's right in front of the pocket. You know, it's the last ball you want to move. You already got it where you want it. Why try to move it? There's things that you could do here. I don't know.
I tell you what Efren would do here. You know, he's the musician. He would skin the 2 ball, play a billiard, catch 2 rails, come here and come
Yeah,
back on
that's
the
exactly
side
right.
table.
Exactly right.
And the
3
ball
rails
really
get behind
sitting
the
perfect for
15.
that. You know,
It's laying really good. That's exactly right. You are exactly right.
Yeah.
He shot a pretty good shot here, though.
well,
He did leave the 5 and the deuce. That's the key.
I like what Pratico's doing because he's forcing him to move balls out of his hole. He's supposed to kick the 2 ball out now. That's what he's getting ready to do.
Mark's gonna look at the 2. Mark likes to check out all 15 balls. You know, there might be something that he missed.
Could
you
be
know?
something dead. You're right. You got to look at the table. That's the golden rule of one pocket. You got to study the stack. From the angle he's on, he don't feel that he can get behind the 2 ball, but I like his chances.
Now, there is a time limit on these matches. How long did he say?
Yeah,
2 hours?
2 hours.
yeah, 2 hours.
On the winner's side.
Yeah, you got to stop all that stalling.
Well, believe me, this match, believe me, is headed for the,
He's headed for the record.
yeah.
How do you go like that and then somebody makes an error and then somebody runs out? Takes 5 minutes.
Right.
What happened?
Sergio Perez,
You a goose already?
Sergio kind of lucked in a couple. I mean, we're not gonna.
Yeah, he's so lucky.
Yeah, you drew a little bad there. These guys are on game 2 finally. They
Yeah.
started game 2.
Game 2 of the first match.
Yeah, but there's a time limit.
Yeah, I don't know, 2 hours or something. The first match.
Yeah?
Winner's side.
Well, it looked like Mike Epps win that first game over. I'm not for sure. I'm not certain. But he got a smile on his face. He's playing Jet Johnson over there on table 16.
No, he plays pretty
He's
good.
the rack. If he doesn't get wrecked, he locks up on the top rail every single time.
Yeah, he's been playing pretty good.
Yeah, he's playing. I was happy I got 4 balls on him. You know, it's a good save. He got 4 balls. I was like, to me, that's a victory.
Yeah,
He's been spot before, anyways.
Mike win the first game, yes, like I stated. Mike's pretty much asleep in this tournament.
There's got to be a shot here where he shoots into these balls and loosens them. I don't know.
No.
There's got to be one.
All he
somewhere.
got to do, Fred, it's not that difficult.
He's worried
Move
about
the
getting
11
to
ball.
15, I guess.
Just
Maybe
move the
that's what
11.
he's worried about.
I would move the 11, leave him behind the 5. He's looking at 15 and 1 ball playable.
He's just going to shoot it here and throw it away.
15 and 1 combination on the 5. That's what he's looking at.
I see, said the blind man.
Now, believe it or not, Fred, this is really not a bad shot to play safe about. And you look like you're in trouble on it.
Well, he's in trouble, all right. Don't worry about that.
I would do a follow through. I would hit the level and make the cue ball follow straight through. It's gonna move both balls out and pick up the one ball. He's perfect.
It's possible, but it's still plenty rough. Don't
Yeah,
worry about
yes.
it.
Well, I mean, you know, you're in a tough spot. You play tough save.
You know.
You play tough save. That's what make your game grow. You can do it now in a tournament, or you can do it in a $40,000 set. Which one? I would shoot that one in a heartbeat. Wouldn't even hesitate. Well, Freddy's looking at something else.
I think he's going to try what you're talking about. Nope, not that. He had a shot.
Ooh.
He had a shot, as
Yeah,
long as he
had a
could
shot.
see it.
I think he's out moving Bobby Hunter right now. He's out shooting him evidently because he won the first game, and he's out moving him. So Pratico looks comfortable too. He don't have that worried look on his face.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, it looks like he's in a lot of trouble, but Fred, I don't. He got the same shot.
I'm
Just
going to just try to spin off that
14
12,
ball.
was that 14?
And spin behind 11.
Spin behind the 11.
No hard shot. It's not a lot to think about here, you know.
That's all. And make sure you put enough spin on it.
Well, that's going to cost
You
him.
need lots of spin because you're hitting it easy. A good percentage of the spin is going to get fried up on the cloth.
I thought he was froze on the 8 ball. Yeah, well, 11-1's not playable.
Yes, he.
Dear Fred.
I'm trying to keep awake with Mark here. This is not going to go to distance. What do you got, 2 hours? No, I'm saying this is a 2-hour limit now in the games. This is game 2. Mark makes sure he looks at every ball. You know, maybe something might be missing there.
You're in a good position to bank the 8-7 cross corner and pick up the 5 and those balls. Yeah, pushed up to his hole. I like that shot.
That's it. Hit it and stop the ball, and let the work be done by the ball you banked. You keep looking, ain't gonna change nothing.
I say again, man, I think he's probably playing Bobby Hunter. So you got to say he's out shooting him because he won the first game also, you know. So probably going to look like the favorite this match. Who's to know how it's going to turn out, though? Whoa, he's can't keep that cue out of the hole, can he?
Brutal.
I'm gonna send out for the flea powder. He's doing a lot of scratching.
Well, with this 2-hour time limit, Bobby's in deep trouble here,
Yeah,
okay?
he sure is.
Because it's going to go to, if Mark gets 2 games ahead, I mean,
That'll close
Bobby
the
ain't
door.
going to win no 2 games in an hour unless he.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense to me. Prado got the cue in his hand.
See, it's a jackpot somewhere.
This shot is pretty much just a 4-ball, right? Sit down for the 13 and just run balls.
That's all.
Well, you know what?
They all go. So.
He's not shooting a 4, Fred.
That is the 4, isn't it?
No, he's not shooting it. He's shooting a 5.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that either.
I don't really like that shot. You got an open table if you make the 4-ball. This way here, you only got a selection of 1 shot. You only got 1 shot to shoot. You got 1 shot this way. You make the 4, you got the 5 and the 13,
You wanted to make sure that he
wanted to put make on the ball. Well, this is what stops a lot of runouts, guys. Their shot selection. It kills the run out. Well, he looks like he's finna spin now for the 4. That's the same spot he was in just about with the cue ball in his hand. Well, he okay
it's
now.
a much harder situation.
He okay now. I think he should bank the 4 and play position for the red ball, which is the 3. Yeah, he looks good on this shot. Use extreme low English, and hit the ball soft. He should run out from here. Wouldn't you think so?
Yeah, it depends how he lands here.
Yeah.
He's going to be behind the balls, that's for sure.
Yeah, I figure extreme low English and yeah, that's what he uses. Extreme low, hit the ball real soft. Should be sitting right behind the 3. He got a jelly roll now because he's in a position now to reposition the 1 once he make the 3. He's looking at that right now.
Looks like
Veteran
it's laying
player.
to roll in the 3 and then kick the 1 out and get
Exactly,
the 8.
right.
Looks like it. I'm not sure. That's the way it looks, though.
Yeah, the shot's there. Use a little left-hand English. Cue ball spinning there and reposition of 1 ball, which would give him shape for the 8. This the worst could happen here. You know what? I'll tell you what I'd do if I was him. I wouldn't even think about moving it 2. I would knock the 8 ball to my side of the table and lock him behind the 1. What you
There's
think?
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's just a strong shot.
Got
Plus,
it.
the ball's not laying good no more, but you're putting the ball in a tremendous place if you do that.
Right. Because if he shoots
Freeze him right to that 1. Where's he going?
Where's he
I don't
going?
know.
Nowhere.
I don't know where he's going to go.
right.
Might have to take a scratch.
Yeah. And if he shoots the 2, he might give up a bad
Looks
bank
like
off
he's
the
gonna
9
do
and
this. He's
15.
listening to you, Piggy.
Okay, great. That's the right shot to shoot.
Bunt. That's it.
And that's the right
Now
shot
what?
to shoot.
Now what do you do? I don't know what to do. I sure don't know what to do here.
Well, he got a shot too. The 1 ball's not quite frozen. What you do is bank the 1 ball back towards you and try to take the 8 ball out. You miss it, might cost you the game, but he's taking a foul like you said 2 shots ago.
Why is he going underneath it?
No, he got to wait with it. He didn't foul.
He's going to go underneath it. Now he's got the angle is where he can continue to go underneath it.
Now here's this 2 ball we talked about. Pratico got a chance to, if he's not frozen on the 1, he can bank the 2 straight back.
Mark doesn't quite have the angle to get him up the table. Just
Okay.
but one more move underneath the 1 ball and he will. So you don't have the correct angle to shoot the cue ball off that 1 and send him perfectly to the long rail and away. But if he just takes 1 more safety here, not this kind of shot. Can he hit the 2? Well,
Look like he got room to bank the 2. I'm almost for sure on that. He banks
he's
the
got
2
room
on
to
the
bank the
back
2,
foot.
then
Yeah.
that's it. There's nothing wrong with the 2. You're taking the ball out of play. No, he couldn't hit the 2. And he rushed it on this one.
Right.
Well, he got to the rail, so
Well, I tell you one thing, it's not a real bad shot. Believe me when I tell you. It looks good on this one. Providing that the 15 can be banked. If the 15 ball can be banked, it might create another problem for my Prodigal. Which he have a 4-ball lead. Score's 4-0 Mark Prodigal's way.
Balls look, I guess he could one rail kick at the 8.
On the drink.
Charlotte, very good shot. Very good shot there. He figured out what he was doing. He executed it. That's a real good shot. Keep looking, you might see some in this game. Keep looking, keep thinking. Well, they open them up.
That's an error. Especially on a guy who can run 100 balls.
Looks like he's going to come over right across for the 7 ball. Oh, he's going high. Okay, I guess that combination goes. That's nothing wrong with that. If the 9 combination looks like it's pretty good.
I think it looks
That
better.
is, he's
Looks
way
a little
behind the
better on
balls.
screen, though.
It's one of the tenets of straight pool. When running balls, you got to get to the top of the balls. Okay.
I tell you what's going to happen on this game. If Bobby Hunter wins this game, he'll run away with it. You'd be surprised about the pressure. You know, Prodigal know he was in a storm. He had 4-0 and let him out there trap.
Mark had a good shot. He just shot it horrible.
Bobby's trying to land on the 8, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Got a break there. Was the 12 go or not? What happened? What does he need? Tape? No, no tape's been.
That
There's no
black
tape
duct-
on the
The
table.
black duct tape? It was right there. It was sitting right up there on that table.
Well, Fred, that was a crucial mistake. He left a bank shot. Well, he left a bank shot, Fred. That was a crucial mistake.
Stone free.
Prodigal just won't take it. He won't take. He won't take his advantages. You got to do something with the advantage that you get when you're playing one body. Well, if you win this game here, the score will be 2-0. I think Prodigal winning hands down. And if it don't, then that's might be chipping off into that 2 hour we talked about.
Yeah. gotta shoot the shot. You gotta swing 2 rails.
Right.
Maybe you'll even bump them 2 balls open.
Oh yeah, without that's a billiard shot. Put a lot of emphasis on position, didn't he?
Caught a break. He left a tough bank.
He put a lot of effort in position, and I don't think you keep doing that, you have a short night.
I don't know if the angle is here for a pinch or not. Looks like Bobby ain't gonna try to make the bank. I don't think.
Well, you know, he playing bad.
Bank didn't go. Of course, he left a shot that don't look like this bank goes either. Need a Massey reverse English shot. It's possible. Okay, he's gonna try it. He did it. Good shot.
Freddie, all shots that don't go sometime go with these Chicago bank players.
Shot a
They learn a lot of that
reverse
stuff
English.
from the
Somebody
past
make
with the
a
beard
tape like
now.
that, shots that don't go, and
Yeah, it's in the beards books. Guy ain't got one of them books. He got to be halfway crazy because it's really going to elevate his game. You get in that crunch spot and read that shot that don't go and that start going, it's going to get you out of spot.
I was gonna say this looked dangerous to me.
Look like he miscued, huh?
He just jumped up a little.
Well, the shots. He's going so bad. I'd kick at the gosh darn 10 right
That's
now.
what
It's
I'm
a big
thinking.
chance.
Kick the 10.
You got those blockers there. Who knows what'll happen if you hit it? Got to hit it a little
He's looking at Fred.
thin.
Veteran one pocket player. He's looking at it.
That's all.
The only thing can go wrong in that spot if he hit the 10 a little too full and lay on the back rail and the cue ball stops in that area or anywhere in that area. He gives him a bank cross corner off the 15 and 2. That's the only thing that could go wrong.
He's gonna try it, I think.
Well, I mean, you got to do something. You're down. You're down one game and the score is 6-4. You're down in balls, so you need to try something to get back in the game. You might hit it perfect enough to make it, you know. You got a chance to win it.
Yeah. All right.
Now, that's okay.
Okay.
That's
The
okay.
move.
That's
You're
okay.
gonna force him to play defense. Depending on what he does here, and then you can clean up that ball on Pratico's side there. What is that? The 14 ball?
14 ball.
What is that ball on there? 12 ball? Along the rail?
On Pratico's side down the table, yeah, it looked like a 12 to me.
It's like a 0 shot. Put the ball on
Pratico's
Bobby's
playing-
side.
He's playing relatively good, you know. He's stalling good, he's squeezing good, and he's running ball fairly good. And he's banking good. He's got a lot of things going for it.
What he's going to do here, but
make it.
it's going to give him a lot of chances here. If he makes it,
Just gonna try
it's
to.
going to give him a cross corner with the 10. Maybe a,
I think that's the right shot.
uh,
Why? You want to force him to break up those 2 balls in your hole. Yeah. And that's the right shot. You got the hungry hound over there leaning on table 16. Side is nerve. Oh, it's coming from the knee.
Way down your ass and everything.
Bobby Hunter shot the right. I said Pratico shot the right shot.
Great back.
I'd play the 10. I don't care. I ain't going to shoot that ball. I like where that ball's at. See? I wouldn't play that shot. Play the 10.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
Just
something.
roll it.
And watch
Don't
what
have to
happens.
try to
This
make it.
cost
Just
him,
roll it.
man. He left a 2 in the corner. I would have never moved to 13.
13's laying where you can bank it or shoot it in.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 good places. The 10, you can only bank it.
Right. I would have never moved it. Now this is a bad shot here, believe it or not. I would shoot the 2 in the corner 12.
Well,
Why
he
would
wants
you
to
break
get.
those balls up? Well, he looked like a superstar, but I tell you one thing, that might cost him because if he banked it 15, 2 in the corner, he's going to reposition the 13, maybe put both balls on the side of the table.
He's
And
going
then
to try
all
to
full balls.
spin
be
and
clear.
knock the 13 away too.
Yeah,
Shoot this in and there you go.
yeah. See, now Pratico got the worst of it. I'd have banked the 2 in the corner 12. I wouldn't have broke those 2 balls up. He's doing what he done the last game. He's putting pressure on himself, and he's not aware of it. See what I'm talking about? Perfect example.
You got to be careful when you bank a ball over to your side. You know, you got to know what's going to go. You really have to be, you know, kind of particular. Those are strong shots too. You can't let a guy have the fact that the ball went in the pocket allows Bobby to be able to take a free bank at this 2 ball.
Whoa, he put Mako now. Here go Pratico again. I'll tell you what I do, Freddie. You might not believe it. I'll shoot the 15 in and tap that spot. Shit. I wouldn't move that ball. I would shoot the 15 and block the spot. That's where I wouldn't move it. You know?
I don't know what that was.
Me neither. You shoot the 15 in and tie the spot up. At least you're cinching 2 balls. Those balls
I
need
think
to be
that's
broken
called
up.
looking for a way to lose.
Well, that's exactly what it is. Looking for a way to lose. It's like sitting at the table and you say, "Where's the food at?"
Yeah.
And the heat just hitting you in the face from your plate. You ain't look down. Well, Bobby Hunter's crawling back in. Score is 6-5, Pratico's way. Bobby's slowly crawling back into
Gotta be a little careful with
the
this.
game.
So you hit that.
Well,
Oh,
he evened it up.
that's
the other
Or
way.
did he? What?
That's a good night, Irene.
Good night, Irene.
No, it's
All right,
only
now you-
6-6.
Yeah, but Pratico
Stop the
put
10
pressure on
and can
himself.
cut the 2 down the rail. That's all. 2 ball goes. 10 ball goes. I'm sorry, 10 ball and slice the 2 down the rail. You're going to shoot it left-handed. Got to pinch at this ball just a little bit. I don't know if you can do this left-handed. It
You get it
requires
past
a
the
delicate
side,
stroke.
it's a good shot. What?
He stroked it awful good. That's a good stroke, but not enough pinch. You needed an inch more of pinch. Another inch of pinch.
Bobby's playing very good at the end. His closing game looked beautiful.
Not enough. Don't look at the 2. Don't look at the other ball. What is that?
There's nothing to look
14.
at. Right.
It's the 10 ball. You got to do something with the 10. Simplest thing is just cross it. There is no kiss. Just cross it over to your side. Leave the cue ball in the middle of the table, and just put this ball relatively near
That's
your
the 10,
side.
though.
That's the 10 back there.
That's the
Okay.
10 and the
this
2.
is what, the 12?
That's the 12, yeah.
You got to look at the 12. Just cross the ball. Don't have to try to make it. Just cross it. Not like that. Cross it. That's not cross it. That's banking it.
You know what, Fred? It's a shot here, too. Watch this shot. If I was Bobby Hunter, 2 on bank, I would just cross it to get it to my side of the table and leave the cue on the back rail. See where it's sitting? Yeah, that's the shot. Once, if he knew that, he can create pressure for Pratico.
6-6, right? Or no, 6-6 to score.
Huh?
Now, that's okay because he put it right in front of the side, which limits Mark's options. The idea, just slice it down into them other balls. Bunt it, slice it down into the 2, 10, and let Bobby figure it out. That's all. Well, I could have went a little deeper. there's a give-up circus shot here, but it's not laying good.
It's a big hailstorm coming right outside. Got your windows closed?
2 ball off the 10, 2 in the corner. Combination 3 in the corner, 2 ball into the 10, 3 in the corner with the 10. But that's the cue ball have to be laying a little further over to the left, and you'd have to be playing for like $3 a game.
Hey, young man, how you feel?
What do we need? A locust?
This is a tough spot to not leave Bobby some kind of a something.
You know what, Fred?
I don't know what the heck he's going to
Pratico's
do.
still in that spot. All they got to do is freeze the guy on the 12 ball. Just bump
Well,
the ball, freeze him on the 12.
if he slides past it, though, he's going to leave it straight back or 2 in the corner, traveling that much distance. This is not so easy. He's just going to bunt it. Well, it's okay. Well, now Bobby should just spin off that 12 ball, put him on the end rail, open them balls up slightly.
Dennis and Chris, A-side match. Dennis and Chris.
This is nothing.
Somebody's supposed to skin the 12 ball, keep those balls playable.
That's all skinny and
Just
then
like that and come on back to the side of the table.
playing with the wedge. This is the wedge, small wedge.
Actually, Fred, I would have kind of like bumped the ball and brought him down there with a chalkers landing on the rails. You know, give him that long, safe shot so he can create a problem for himself. That's what I'd have did. What you think?
Well, it should try to get a little deeper. Yeah, you always try to give an
You
extra
always
foot
wanna get
away,
deeper.
as far as you can go.
Every inch matter playing one pocket. Now it's way here.
Now the problem is that if a ball gets knocked in, it's going to favor
Pratico.
Pratico.
Believe it or not.
So when the wedge is on your side of the table, that's no good. You want the wedge on the other guy's
Other
side of the table.
So if you knock something off, you have a shot at your hole.
Oh, my leg.
Yeah, man's the one.
Old man is sore here, boy.
That's what happened to me, Fred.
Bobby's just going to try to tickle it.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let my windows up.
I know.
I'm gonna let my windows up. You
Go ahead. Worst comes to worst, you could make the ball, but make sure that you jack them up. Knock the ball in, but leave the cue ball jacked up, frozen on top of one of those balls. And then let him shoot it. God bless him. The situation ain't going to improve. Looks like a ball's going to have to go in at some point. I think that's what Bobby's going to try to do. There you go. But he kind of left him like a field goal. And maybe there's like a space between those two balls where he can cue it. No, he ain't going to do that. Well, I'm hoping you don't shoot it. Because all that could happen now is if Bobby shoots off the ball, he's out of trouble. Shoots another ball in, okay. I say those balls being there, they're a negative for him. I'd shoot off the 2 now. Don't get rid of the 2. Don't touch these. There you go, 2 ball. Something with the 2. It's no good anyway. That's it. Balls are stiff anyway. It's a nice try at something, but well, he got it pretty deep. I can't disagree with that shot. That's pretty good. He got the ball about where he wanted to. I'm going to call that a good shot. I'm going to call that a good shot. It's going to be hard not to leave a little something here. That's another good shot.
Yes, sure is.
Very good shot. The speed is key. So you didn't bring it all the way over where you'd have a free bank at him. That's a very good shot. Sometimes, even though the shot doesn't look good, the angle don't lay right, if you control the speed, as he did there, you can make something out of it. Bobby's limited to the 2-ball. Now, if he shoots the 2-ball in the pocket and puts him down at this bottom rail, the ball's going to get spotted up, and Mark's going to have 0. Because he won't be able to see the 10, which is what he's going to do. We've got to get it all the way down, and that's just fine. Except there's only one shot, nothing to look at. You got to hit the 12, so you're going to tickle the 12
down, right?
And slide back down again.
Hope for the best here.
That's all. What else can you do? It's like Patty left him an angle for the deuces. There is a kiss here.
There's
definitely a kiss here. He's going to have to spin inside the ball. Left-hand spin. He put it on there, and he beat the kiss. What's up? No, man, I'm going to have a hamburger in a minute. I ain't eating this joint. I really like the burgers and everything, but I can't eat at night. I can't eat meat at night.
Let me get that. Can you get it? Have a hard time sleeping too?
Oh,
Yeah, does it bother you when you sleep?
big time.
It's a tough spot to not leave something. Because he's going to, if he moves the cube, hits the 12, the cue ball moves over, he's going to give him a free shot, bank at the 2 or the 10, 2 in the corner, free ball.
3 rail in it?
He's going to choose.
See, he babysitting these balls, man. You know, now he's going to bank this ball straight.
He's going to choose something I might have even tried, but it's not good either because he's going to.
I wouldn't even do that. I would move the 10 ball and freeze him on the side of the 2.
12 is free though, isn't it? Kind of.
10 ball playable. He hit
Playing the
bad,
2, I don't know.
Give him a shot.
See, the nice thing, the 2-10 don't go.
Yeah, that's why I said it's kind of free.
But you got to hit it. They ain't nobody hit the ball hard enough yet. How you gonna make it unless you hit it hard enough to get to the pocket? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Shoot the 10 and he'll open up the deuce. 10's playable if you can make it. If you can make it.
I don't think it goes. It looks, at least according to the TV picture I'm getting here.
Right. You're right, Fred.
Now, the idea Mark wants to do is shoot up the table, follow the cue ball down, and have the 12 not touch the 2 or the 10. You don't want to touch the 2 or the 10.
That's the exact
Because if he
shot.
touches the 2,
the
the
same
ball
shot.
is leave a bank. Well, I don't know what he did there.
Uh-oh. It's called electric chair bank.
Came close to give him a free shot, but it's not so wonderful. But he's going to have to shoot it anyway. Hit it low, try to kill the cue ball. The cue ball doesn't travel too far. You get it awful good, awful good.
Well, I told you, Bobby, when this game was going to happen. Like
No, this is, it looks like a nice thing, right? It's an automatic shot. Yeah, God bless it, okay?
Which one do you shoot? 10?
I might shoot the darn deuce, okay, and blast it.
He only need one.
Unless he's going to, I think he's going to draw the 10 free, okay? He's drawing the 10. He's going to take a free shot out of this. That's it. Good shot, Bobby.
Bobby looking
Because
good.
to roll it is no good. You roll it, you leave it cross corner, you sell the game out. Ain't no safety.
This game here, and it took a
That
lot
score,
of
that
steam out
ties
of
the
Pratico.
score 1-1. 1-1, and with this time limit that's on this game now, I think these guys got something like 20 minutes to finish this 2 games. Whoever wins this game, I guess, is going to be the winner. Biggie's here eating fruit, vegetables,
I'm trying to
peaches,
get back down.
bananas.
I'm trying to get back down to 239. I'm only 242, Fred.
Oh, boy, I'm trying to get down. I need to lose 100 pounds. My playing weight was like 165. I'm 275 now. They used to call me Slim. I'm like, of course, I ain't like Buddy Hall. Buddy Hall was skinny too when he was younger. Come around Johnson City, he was skinny as a rail.
It's amazing how you can gain that weight so fast.
I seen the first time I seen him, we went and we played bank on the bar table. They had a bar table I think just 1 year at the Johnson City in the show lounge. The only year they had a bar table, I believe. Now you know it won because I wouldn't be telling a story unless unless I proved victorious.
A lot of hot games in Johnson City. Fred was a little bit before my time. I remember the time, but I was just too young to play.
Yeah,
no
those were the
place.
golden days, Johnson City.
You had the Eddie Taylors, the Young Blood, the Benavega, the Bugs, the Lefties.
When I
Great
first
players down there.
When I first went down there, we took Highway 57 down there, and then we'd get to West Frankfort. It was like a 300-mile drive. We get to West Frankfort, and West Frankfort was like 5 miles away from Johnson City. I'd get so squirmy and everything because we were so close. I want to get out and push the car. I want to run alongside the car and hurry it to get to Johnson City. That's how frantic I was. It was 24-hour action. The place never closed. Nobody went home. Sleep on the bench because you're liable to miss something if you went
Believe
to
it or
bed.
not, Fred, there was only one place like that Illinois duplicated Johnson City, and that was North Shore Billiards. Your joint.
Yeah,
Remember
there
that?
was plenty of action there.
3 flows of action. 3 flows of action.
We had
Golden
big fun
pool.
up in there.
Well, it's raining here in Chicago like cats and dogs. I think we're getting some of that,
Yeah, there's some really brutal rain coming down. Oh, man.
getting a little of that Lee hurricane there coming down there by the Gulf.
Real frantic weather today. I was fortunate to, when I was at, I didn't play in Johnson City until 1970, when I was like 30 years old. But I was there every year except the first year. I didn't play in the tournament until 1970. But I was there the whole time, all 3 weeks. Tournaments lasted 3 weeks, so I used to stay about 3 weeks. I mean, the only tournament I missed was 1961, the first one, that Johnny Vivas won, Connecticut Johnny.
Hi, everybody. This is Junior Barlow speaking from Alsip, Illinois at Red Shoe Billiards with Freddy Betavega, John Janet's Pontiac, and my good friend Glenn Piggy Banks Rogers.
Appreciate that.
Hall of Famer.
Appreciate that, the bug. Appreciate that comment. That was Mr. Junior here.
Yeah, it's one of my old neighborhood kid from Bridgeport.
We call him the bug.
We grew up together.
Locksmith.
Nutty as a fruitcake.
And you guys see him down the road, you're locksmith. Well, Bobby Hunter, like he's in a vice right now. I wouldn't give a wood nickel for his chances right here, Fred.
Well, what you do, I've seen what somebody like Moscone would do in straight pool when you had him in a trap like this. He'd push around, take a scratch, and try to push the ball to where, move the ball by taking a table scratch, where he could shoot a ball away and stop the cue ball and leave it frozen to something.
He had a great Moscone. He was a wizard at that.
Because there ain't much to do here. I don't know what, unless he's, I'm not even sure which pocket he's got here. It's got to be.
Well, his pocket is where the nine ball sits at. Yeah.
He's trying to say the 9-ball. Is that it? No, his pocket must be the good pocket.
Oh, he got the good pocket then. I wasn't too hard to figure out.
$30.
First round matches, you now have 30 minutes to complete the match. We refer to counts.
Well, John just slid through and informed all the players they have 1 minute from the time they start to finish the match with their 2-hour span.
I knew this match wasn't going to complete. Yeah, it was exciting at Johnson City. I'm glad I got to go down there and get a chance to see the greatest pool entertainer of all time, Minnesota Fats.
Oh, wasn't he?
You know, he was my hero, a lot of people's hero. Most entertaining guy, one of the most interesting characters I've ever seen in my whole life.
Colorful gentleman, Freddie, real funny, but can gamble and shoot a great stick.
See, I thought he could play. You know, people knock his speed. Well, he probably didn't play the way he said he could play, but
he went all the time.
You know, if you locked him in a room with somebody, it was a real good chance you'd come out broke. Okay.
Very good chance. I had a chance to meet his daughter and son-in-law when they inducted us in the Hall of Fame in '09. So they were great people.
His wife, his wife was, that was his wife.
Oh, I'm sorry, the wife, right? And
She was young enough. She was very young.
Yeah, I said daughter,
I mean,
you know.
I mean, unbelievable, nice-looking girl. Fats, you think Fats wasn't a great ladies' man. He'd been dead like 10 years or something. His wife accepted the award, and she was like 40. You know what I mean? A good-looking woman. And Fats died when he was like 82 or something. So,
well,
and I seen him at a tournament in Nashville. He was starting to go a little goofy, getting that Alzheimer's, and he was in a wheelchair. And there was 3 young girls wheeling him around. I said, this man's the greatest. Now I know why he's the greatest. He's in a wheelchair with 3 young girls wheeling him around. And he was about half goofy at the time, you know, from Alzheimer's. Ooh, he tried to do something there. That would have been out of the trap.
Well, little did Bobby know.
Bobby's going to the bathroom. Which
Looks like
is
he's on the stall now. So this game.
Correct move. This is a good stall move. This is something I would probably have done. It's terrible, terrible, unethical move. Hate to admit it, because with the time limit now, if Bobby grabs a 3-4 ball lead and time runs out, Bobby's the winner. Actually,
That's right.
shouldn't even be allowed. You shouldn't be allowed to go to the bathroom. That's a little too strong. At this point, when the timer gets set and I got the 30-minute limit, you shouldn't be allowed to go to the bathroom. I'm going to talk to John about that. John Lavin, tournament director, and I'm sure he'll straighten that out.
It is a disadvantage.
It's a little too strong. I don't think Bobby's doing it on purpose. He's not that kind of a guy. He has no real guile when he plays, unlike me.
He has to care about
and
since
Piggy
slipped in the
and Jet,
building.
but it's still not right to do. He probably doesn't realize it. This is something you ordinarily do when you get a shot in a key spot. You take your time, you go to the bathroom, you refresh your brain, come back out, but shouldn't be doing it here with the time limit on. And we'll correct that in the future
right.
games because I'm going to talk to John Lavin and he'll straighten that out. It won't happen anymore.
Because every made-up rule you make in one pocket has a rule to follow it. So the rule to follow is that you got a 2-hour gap in there, and after the 2-hour gap, if the players are not finished, whoever has the lead in games
Like I
involved
say, yeah.
pretty much win it. But you got to make sure it's not a stall in there too.
But Bobby ain't stalling. He's just not that kind of guy. You know.
No, I agree with you, Fred.
He's he's just a stone pool egg good player. A gentleman.
Real quiet pool player.
We played an
Really
awful
gentleman.
lot. I couldn't even shark him when we played. He was just such a nice fella. I usually was on good behavior when we played, most of the time. Made me feel guilty. And over in the left, Bobby's beautiful girlfriend, who plays run-out 9-ball. The lovely Deborah. She's sweating the game.
Oh, this must be torture for Bobby.
Well, he come a little low. He's
He
gonna
only got
come.
one
He's just
ball
gonna
out of that
come.
deal.
He's just gonna come straight across. He came a little bit low. He wanted to get a little higher, so he might have to do a little inside stuff on this to get across. And he's jacked up too. Well, should have been a little more careful. He wants to come across underneath the 6 ball. He ran into the 6. That was really bad. Maybe he felt guilty about going to the bathroom. I don't know.
Well, I think what he did, we changed hands. He shot left-handed on that specific shot. That took a little position off his stroke because he had to stretch for that.
Yeah, well, for me, the hardest place to play position on was when there's a ball hanging in the pocket. That's, to me, it's always been the hardest thing to do. Play shape out of a ball hanging in the hole.
I agree with you on that, Fred.
He's just going to shoot the 9, hopefully, and then
Just a
knock
little follow through, high top, and lay behind,
and
lie
knock the
behind
6 out, I think.
Should be able to lie behind it, right?
Oh, if he lets him see the 12, that's no good.
Right. I would have lied behind the ball.
I think he did.
Pratico got a good shot he's not aware of. He got a combination bank the 2 combination off the 5 and run the cue ball. It might
Well, you
kiss
can
off
see the
15,
12. It's
6.
just automatic,
Well,
brutal shot here. How could Bobby let him see that ball, the 10?
Well,
That's the 10 ball.
That's not too smart, Fred. It's because he's going to pick up the diamond and play safe off the 10 or the 9. Look like he's got the room off. Not he's going to hit the 2 ball, run the cue, and slide over behind these balls, That's what he's going to do.
Well, God bless him, because he ain't gonna get much done. Just give me a chance to do something worse to him. As long as he ain't putting no balls on his side, you're all right.
Well, what he's probably trying to do is buy time. He got the lead.
What do you want to tell people where I got it? If it's from China or something?
Okay, I get it.
Go ahead. Can you get through it? Take 3 or 4 for yourself.
Hey, Junebug. Don't knock the hustle. Don't knock the hustle. What you gonna do with it, Fred?
Did you ever tell you the story about Mark Pratico? Can they hear me on there?
Yes, they
Yeah,
can.
we can hear you real clear. Go right
Don't
ahead.
say anything bad about Mark.
No,
Too bad.
no, we're not saying nothing bad about Mark. He's a great guy. The story goes around, I tell all the time, that he's the slowest man in pool history. He's slower than Paul Jones. And Mark says, Paul is dead. And I say, it doesn't make any difference.
Well, I just seen some stallers. And mostly it's not intentional, though. It's not intentional. A lot of guys need more time than the next guy. I love a guy to stall. I love the stall game. Gives me a lot of time to think.
That's a good
Let's think so. Yeah, Tommy Carbos is slid in the building here, huh?
You know, I had a book. I
Comes with a DVD.
found a book Luther Lassiter that he wrote in 1965.
It's horrible.
Have you got it?
I've seen it. No, I don't
Yeah.
have it.
Autograph. So
Oh.
if you know anybody that wants it, it's available.
It's probably worth something, but those guys all wrote. They didn't. None of them write the book themselves.
Oh, they had
A bunch of them did books at that one time,
Ghost
and they were
Riders, yeah.
ghostwriters. It was terrible.
Well, Fred look like it's a stall game going here. Pratico, he's not in a lot of trouble. What I would do,
Young Tommy Karabatsis. Well, he ain't young anymore.
he didn't slid in the building. The young gun.
Slipped up over by the booth. Tommy's weird. He was in. He played in Jersey. Finished in the money. Tommy's one of our resident straight pool players from Chicago. One of the few guys around Chicago that
What's up, fellas?
plays
What's
pretty.
up, fellas?
Mr. Terry just walked
The
in
ghost
building
is here now. The ghost. God,
The
hey,
ghost.
God bless the ghost. Let me give him a warm welcome, my old pal here. He's been a little under the
I've been
weather.
on injury reserve.
You and I
I've
both.
been on injury reserve
Oh yeah.
for 3 months.
Well, he don't
Well,
want
you
maybe he
are
don't
both.
want me to mention his name. He's been
3 months.
undercover for so long.
Yeah,
I'll give you his screen
Maybe
name,
come back
Bruce.
in next year, middle of next year.
I
I'll
don't
start
even
back
give him
on.
the other name,
Uh-huh.
the Luke.
A little fragile right now, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. He looks all right.
Yeah, well, recuperated.
Yeah, a little some
Recuperating.
vegetable juice and stuff, you know. This is look at that shot. That ain't a bad shot.
Yeah, Bobby Hunt looked
I
like
mean, if
wants
he
to-
didn't leave anything.
You got the time clock on these guys yet? Pull out the
Yeah,
time clock
there is
yet,
a
or
time
what?
clock. Yeah,
Yeah, there
this
is
is
time
the
clock.
last game. Believe me. They got another 20 minutes or some 15 minutes.
Oh, why is Hill Hill?
No,
Oh, you
don't,
said last
time
game.
is
You
a
said-
time.
You said it was the last game.
It is
2 hours.
because there's a time limit.
It's a 2-hour, 2-hour time.
Oh, the time limit.
You know.
Right. 2 hour time.
Yeah, for all you guys out there at onepocket.org, our guy is here, Bruce. You know, and unfortunately, I'm unable to see the chat stuff. I can't do any chatting. I can't.
Oh, you
I
can.
don't-
Oh, yeah, you can.
I don't have. I'm not available to the computer, and they really don't want the commentators to get involved in the chat room. So,
Right.
in case any of you guys are talking about me or anything, I can't. I'm sorry, I
It's
can't
not
defend
fair.
myself.
Yeah. Don't say
It's
nothing
brutal.
about him because he can't answer back. It ain't fair.
I mean,
It ain't fair.
if San Jose Dick is working me over, I'm just screwed, I guess.
Yeah. Man, it's pouring like a fucking hurricane out there. Like
Yeah, it's raining like cats and dogs. Like it's definitely doing.
We're
I was
bleeping
out
that.
there earlier and looked and had one teardrop fell in. Now it's crying the river out there.
Mark's got a nice free shot here. Looks like he made it. You can't leave bankers.
Well, if the
Free
one ball,
pops.
if the one ball plays,
If Mark makes this one ball, that's the game. Okay, that's the match because the way as slow as he is. What's the score? 2-1. That'll tie it up. If he makes this another ball, well, that'll be it. He's not even going to try to make it. I don't
yeah,
think.
he's shooting at the one.
Is it?
He's definitely.
I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't be.
Squeeze that man.
Well, that's a big shot. That's a big shot. That might be the session winner. Makes one more, will be ahead with the time limit.
I'm back. You know what? Hey, I'm gonna say it now. You know the Hungry Hound and win his match. Yeah.
Oh, you knocked him out?
Mike Edge.
Oh, my guy here got
Yeah,
a
the-
report.
Yeah, Jet Johnson, the
My guy,
Hungry Hound win.
Jet Johnson, the Hungry Hound, just knocked out Chicago Mike Eck. All you guys on onepocket.org know who Mike Eck is, Chicago Mike. Good player, good player. But I'm glad to see my guy, the Hungry Hound, is still able to perform behind after all his. Well, that's it. Goodbye, Charlie.
You're not tough. This finna get.
Three.
Pratico just ran.
Pratico might, with the 3-ball lead, he might just end this run out the time without leaving the table.
Yeah, that's capable.
Okay. I used to play all the time with the slowest guy in the world, Paul Jones.
God rest his soul.
Yeah,
He's in pool heaven with Fats and Eddie Taylor and all the rest of the guys at Bug.
he used to drive me crazy. Look at this. Well, he just went from couldn't lose to now he
He
can't
went
win.
from sugar to salt, Freddie. That's what that was, sugar to salt. Nice fine taste, now it's a bitter taste in your mouth. You got to run out. How you blow your run out?
Paul Jones was the greatest stall man in the history of pool. I played him one time, and and at the pool we played in, they would shut off the game 1 o'clock. That's it. However the score was or whatever, they turned the lights out. And we were playing something like a match session 3 out of 5, and the score was like 2-2. And I got 5 and he owes 2. So I'm a big favorite to win the game. It's 11 o'clock at night. All of a sudden, I realized the way he started playing that he ain't trying to win no more. What he's trying to do, he's trying to stall the game out for 2 hours. Okay? I said, this is the most unbelievable kind of a feat that you could attempt.
It's
He's
been
going
in
to
a
try
strong
this. I
position,
need
can
3
tell you
balls.
that.
He's going to keep me from getting 3 balls in 2 hours. And he did it.
Thank God for that.
When 1 o'clock came, I think the score was something like 4-3. And then they shut the lights off. Boy, I was howling mad. Howling mad.
Well, Pratico's running out, yeah. There's still 9 balls on the table.
Bobby's really moved around running the balls. He's really been hideous. He's got to realize with this lead here and with the time limit, all he's got to do is stay in front and he wins.
Now this is the time you want your opponent to stall as long as you got the lead. Uh-oh. This might cost Pratico. I don't know.
Landed underneath.
Bobby had a little too
3,
much zing
6,
on the
8.
cue.
Scores 5-2. All he's got to do is not sell out and hold on.
Look at this shot, Fred. Look what he's passing up. Now's the time to shoot the 15 on the back rail. You hit the 15, billiard into the 10 ball, you might create some action. You got the lead. You're not giving up anything. It's clearly the right
See,
shot.
but he's
I
not.
wouldn't shoot
Bobby's
at
not
nothing on this
thinking
end.
like that about the time. He doesn't think of stuff like that. You understand?
Pardon me?
He's not thinking about running out the clock. I'm going to bet on it. He's just trying to play on the square, and he's treating this as if he's got all day to win and got to win 3 more games or 2 more games. That's not the issue.
Right.
This is one they had in Vegas the last 5 years or so.
I really don't like this shot because you make a mistake, you don't put your opponent right back in, and you're losing the
Well,
lead.
he
It turned out to be okay.
it's very, very dangerous, and under the situation with the time limit, it wasn't the correct thing to do. Bobby doesn't understand it's the time limit. All you got to do is be ahead at the end. So just protect the lead. It scores 6-2 now.
Right.
He's going to try to win it on the square. So it's pretty close. I mean, to be the end of he needs 1 ball. He'll make this. This is a nice run out. He had a little trouble, but he got him anyway. As soon as this drops into the tube. Okay.
Menus changing. Go from hot dogs to steak.
Is that right, Freddie? They're not letting you go over 2 hours in your matches.
Yeah, that's 2 hours. That's it.
Then how do they determine who's the winner?
Whoever had the most games or the most balls.
That was what they said
I
earlier.
mean, it only makes sense.
What did he say
3
now?
hours in the match, 4 hours in the match. They did that here. 3 hours.
Well,
in
we'll
there.
be here till Tuesday.
What do you got to do?
Well, what happened?
Just play 1 pocket.
Ask John what about the time limit here?
Call him over while you over here.
John,
John, play
what about what happened to the time limit?
Right now, I put them on 5 minutes. 5 minutes to refer to count. 5 minutes to refer to count. So if the game's 2-1, Mark has 5 minutes to win a game and get ahead of Bob in the count. Now he has 4 minutes to refer.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Are you sure
Mark's gonna take his time. He's gonna take his time wrecking the balls. This is strong. This is what.
He don't know where he at right now.
This reminds me of another Paul Jones story where he stalled himself out of a game.
I remember that night.
We're playing straight pool in the
Old
same
man Mike was
conditions,
taking him.
and he's got me like 80, 86 to about 15.
Oh,
And I start hounding him. I said, "Come on, man, shoot, shoot, shoot." You know, I can't take it no more. But he, just to torture me, he started to stall. He's stalling. It's like 11 o'clock. He's stalling. He won't shoot. The windup is he stalled himself out of the game. When 1 o'clock came, the score was he had about 94. I had about 66. And they shut the lights off. I said, "You idiot, you stalled yourself." That's how brutal he was, how much he loved stalling. I said, "How could you stall yourself out of the game?"
Right. He was major staller.
He just liked to do it so much, he didn't care. He just wanted to aggravate you. That was the most important thing, not to win.
But the only thing I've seen Paul do, you know, he'll thump that nose at least about 10 minutes a game. You know, he'll brush his nose 10 minutes a game.
Now he's going to take his time now. He's got about a minute and a half.
He don't even know he don't even know the situation he's in. Well, he's in a bit trouble here.
Should be looking for a home run. He's looking for a bunt. I mean, he should be looking for a home run.
Well,
He's
it's
been
not.
told he's got to win the game within 5 minutes. That was 3 minutes ago.
Right, down to 3 minutes now, or 2 minutes.
It's like Paul Jones, I guess, you know. Don't. He ain't going to speed up under any circumstances.
Probably wouldn't have made much difference if he cut it off or not anyway. Because if he get behind the 8 ball, he knew it's over with, right? 10 ago, 12 ago, 1 ball ago. That might be a little problem. 12 ball ago here.
Did you talk to that guy that's coming from Indiana, that's from the One Pocket site? You know which guy he is? Yeah, that guy
I don't know who he
looking
is.
for a lesson or whatever. And,
I don't know who he is.
oh, you don't know which guy it is? I guess he's here, one of these guys, but I don't know either.
I figured he'd come up, and I don't know what he is. Must be, you know.
Well, there's a lot of strangers. Half the guys here I don't recognize. A lot of strangers here.
We've been getting a lot of downstate guys coming in, want to participate. They want to do something different.
I figured, yeah.
And I think that's what pool is about. You need to move around. Support all the little tournaments and the big tournaments. You need to do it. Keep pool alive.
This guy here might be, you know, this guy that this kid shoot right in with the club on.
He got a good game. He just got through playing.
Yeah, that's why I figured he must be able to play.
What's his face on the
Gil.
front
He beat Gil.
Yeah.
He beat Gil?
Yeah, so I figured if he beat Gil, he must be able to play.
He plays pretty good.
Must
You don't
be.
know, you see, you recognize him?
I know all of that, but you know, a lot of names I don't remember. I watch some of the games and their speed, and you know, I mean, Zaxis ain't got to beat him. I mean, if he was Zaxis gonna beat him, you know. I don't know why he even said that. But you know what? Gil blew it. Gil had a shootout the first game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got to punish them guys when you get them guys in front of you. Thank God John didn't have to cut it off. That's it. And then, you know, John hates to do it, but you got to do what you got to do.
Johnson, this is it. This is the last shot. Mark's gonna. He's got a chance. Mark's giving him a shot. He's got to run 8 and out, or that's it. Game's over. I mean, that was the rules, you know.
Oh yeah. He's been fair about it.
You couldn't speed him up with that under that pressure. He's explained to him.
Good, Mark smiling.
He's probably going to play safe. He's looking to play safe now. Mark is
Ain't that smart?
He's going to play safe. He got to run 8 and out, and he got to do it fast. Why didn't you know it? He explained it to you.
You'd known that he was installing so much.
Either guy's aware. You got to know what you got to be aware of your surroundings and your conditions and the circumstances of your situation. There's more to this game than just shooting pool balls in. You got to keep your head.
Perfect example for this.
And be aware.
You go to a strange town, right? You know, traffic laws might not be the same as our laws here. You go get in the tournament, you know, tournament rules might be different, you know.
Look at this. You got a you got a 3 in a corner. Well, combination cross corner. That was a great shot.
Read your book, Freddy.
Not hardly. Circumstances were explained, you know. You're a slow player, and they're trying to stop it, but yet you still play slow. What do you think's going to happen? You got to try to speed it up.
Got another 3 in the corner.
I even tried to play Paul Jones once with a shot clock. 30-second shot clock. He beat me. He could play fast too if he wanted to. He just liked to aggravate you. I don't know what this is going to be. Combination cross corner. Well, that's it. Bobby Hunter wins it.
Bobby wanted to shake his hand.
And he's not going to shake hands with Bob.
Bobby wanted to shake
be aware of
his
what's
hand.
going on. You know, the game, like I say.
Well, okay, Pratico win the match.
I used to play pool. Not only did I shoot balls in, I'm looking to see if there was guys trying to steal my coat. Gonna wait for me outside when I was playing. I got one eye on the outside, on the sweaters. Looking to see if there's somebody going to touch hog me, stick me up.
Jeff Carter and Jet. Jeff Carter, Jet, table 17.
All right, Freddie, we got
Anyway,
a good one coming
that's
up
that.
here. That's
Nice.
the end of that match. Here's a freshman starting off. We got Jet Johnson here from Chicago, and
Who's coming up next now? What table?
Jet Johnson on
Jet-
17, and
Jet's playing?
ring game champ. Him and
Well, I'm going to
Jeff
have
Carter.
to take a break here.
All right, Fred.
So I'm going to tell John, going to have to insert need another comment. Maybe Bruce is ready to work.
You got a good man right here. I'm going to sweat their match.
Who's Jet?